Hello there. Welcome to day one of my 100-day challenge. This is my first 100-day challenge, and what I have decided to work on is to do 100% raw foods for the next 100 days. I've never been on a raw food diet before. I'm not a vegetarian or a vegan or anything like that. I like meat, but I was introduced to this concept about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Like in depth. I mean, I've heard of it before, but I was introduced to the concept in depth by going to a potluck, a raw foods potluck for a couple of weeks in a row. And something about when I ate the food, or just the concept of eating raw food and living food, just really clicked with me, really sat well with me. And I tasted all the foods that were there, and they tasted fine. Meaning that it's something like I could live with, the idea that I could live with it. You can have sweets, and because I have a tremendous sweet tooth, you can have sweets, and as long as it's natural, it's all natural and raw, uncooked, it'll work. So I think it's going to offer me enough variety to be able to do this. The reason I want to do all raw foods for the next 100 days is because I would like to get my health in order. My weight is completely out of control. I weigh well over 200 pounds, and it's time for me to make a change. I'm 35 years old, recently separated from my husband. I would say about 4 or 5 months ago, but it's like all of a sudden I'm looking around and I'm like, wow, there's this world out here, there's this life out here. And I'm really excited about all the changes that have been happening in my life and all of the new people I'm meeting. I'm really excited about this challenge because this for me is a major, major thing. For me to change the way I eat majorly is going to be an amazing challenge. And I'm so grateful that I have a whole legion of 100-day challengers to support me and who are going through the same kind of things and really focusing their attention and really making their dreams come true. So I look forward to supporting you all in your dreams and knowing that they're going to come true within these 100 days. We're going to experience amazing transformations in our lives, and it's really exciting. I am totally what I call a truth walker. I'm on this path of truth, recognizing that the way the world really works is based on the invisible laws, things that we cannot see, although we tend to judge by what our eyes do see. That is just the effect. The cause is internal, and a very powerful and amazing thing that we can do is set our minds and set our intentions. In this case, I'm setting my intention for something that my mind, on a conscious level, is not really so sure about if I can do. Because, I've been trying to lose weight I've been overweight, I should say, for a long, 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 long time. So, with the support of the other 100-day challengers and people who have been here before, or people who can imagine what I'm experiencing right now, I expect to complete my challenge. I do have to admit that I started today around 2:30. Although I hadn't eaten anything that was cooked up until around 2:30, that is when I realized that today was the first day. So I just looked online and I was like, I think today's the first day. And I looked online, and as soon as I found out today was the first day, I realized that I had this piece of cake in the room that I was looking forward to eating later. So I just let myself have like 4 forkfuls of that cake because my mind all of a sudden started fixating on the cake, because I was like, I wasn't prepared to give it all up at the last minute like this, because I just forgot that today was the first day. So, but I did begin. I would say, I guess, 2:32, after I had those 4 forkfuls of cake, was my official time that I began. And October 1st, as scheduled, as planned, The rest of the day went pretty well, except that this evening I decided to try my hand at kind of like not actually juicing, but kind of having a green smoothie. And here it is right here. Let me taste it in front of the camera. The interesting thing is that the flavor's pretty good, but the interesting thing is that I made it out of mustard greens because I just saw these big bushy leaves and they looked great. But mustard greens are spicy, it turns out. And when I'm drinking this, I'm like, why is this thing so spicy? Then I look online, I do my research after I already make my little smoothie and go to Whole Foods and buy this stuff. And it turns out that mustard greens, before they're cooked, are very spicy. And I'm not a spicy kind of girl. Well, I'm a spicy kind of girl, but I'm not spicy. I'm not into spicy foods necessarily. So it's going to be a learning experience the whole way through. I'll keep you up to date. You keep me up to date with what's going on with you. And we'll support each other. Thanks so much for tuning in to my first day. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow on day 2 when I know that I'll be right on track doing the right thing. See you tomorrow. Bye.